Hello, good morning, friends. Myself Yash Ririkon. I am from Sri Santa Gajanan College of Engineering, Shegav, and I am pursuing my graduation from Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering. Here, I am going to present my IoT-based project on home automation, which I have done in IoT internship. These are the table of contents in this first I going to we are going to see about the internship topics that I have learned in this internship, and what is IoT, next what is embedded system, and C++ concepts, about the project implementation of the project, and the last conclusion about the internship. Uh, Emertxe Information Technology is a Bangalore-based IT company. In that, I have completed my 4 weeks of IoT internship. This internship that was well organized, structured, and in proper standard. I implement my learning through this IoT project. Uh, Student support is very good in model LMNX. Free resources and tools are provided by the company, like PDFs, PPTs, and various documents. And weekly evaluation is done through quiz competition in this internship. The first topic to learn is C++ programming, then OOPS concepts, IoT introduction, embedded system, and last is workshop. The project part is peripherals, Arduino programming, Pixlam simulation, Blinks IoT app, and home automation project. First, we are going to see the what is IoT. IoT means the Internet of Things, the combination of objects with the help of networks. IoT is the network of physical objects, collection of electronic software centers, and network connectivity, which collects and exchanges data. Ecosystem of IoT. IoT has 7 components in this ecosystem. The first is IoT device, from which we are going to handle the automation. Then next is network, and then security, which is very important in IoT. Then gateway, and then cloud, where we are going to store our information, and then application, and then user, who is going to use that IoT function. Firstly, what is the you got a question that what is embedded system, and the answer is an embedded system is a combination of computer hardware and software designed for a specific function. And embedded system is a computer system which is a combination of processor, memory, and input output peripheral devices. There is a very important connection between embedded system and IoT. Mainly the difference between an embedded system and IoT is an embedded system is a subset of IoT. Uh, Embedded, the first two components are based on embedded system, that is IoT device and IoT gateway. The types of embedded system, there are various types of embedded system: real-time embedded system, standalone embedded system, network embedded system, mobile embedded system. The real-life embedded system consists of self-driving vehicle controls, aircraft control system, medical devices, and patient monitoring system. The example of standalone embedded systems are digital cameras, music players, and washing machines. The third is network-based embedded systems. There are examples: home automation, home security systems, ATMs, point of sale systems, and the last is mobile embedded systems. They are cell phones, laptops, and smart watches. Examples: these are some of the examples in our day-to-day life of embedded systems. Uh, and the next topic is C++ programming. Firstly, in this internship, I will study the basics of C++ and C, then intermediate and the advanced concepts of C++. The basic concepts consist of variables, keywords, data types, operators, conditions, and loops. The intermediate state, in intermediate, I study the concept of array, pointer functions, storage class, files, and preprocessor. In the advanced section, I have studied about C++ overview, the class and object abstraction, area inheritance, encapsulation, and polymorphism. Basically, this advanced in this advanced section, I have learned about the object-oriented programming of C++. About the project, during the internship I have worked on my project. In this project I have done the home automation. The requirements are given as garden lights, temperature control, heat control, threshold temperature control, water tank control, inlet and outlet values control, display water value, displaying the progression notified on mobile app, and CLCD with automation actions. These are the prerequisites of my or requirements of my project that I have needed. First six sevens are the input systems, and the last is the app is output, where the user can see the output of the automation home automation project. About the project, the main components are Arduino Uno, PISIM Lab, Blinks app. The Arduino, these are, all are connected with each other through IoT or wireless connection. About the project, in about peripherals, I use LEDs, temperature system, CLCD, LDR, serial tank, and Ethernet shield. This is the block diagram of that. uh, and I use Arduino. Arduino Uno is based on a 80 mega 3208P microcontroller. It is easy to use compared to other boards such as Arduino Mega board, etc. The board consists of digital or analog input output pins, shields, and other circuits. The Arduino Uno includes 6 analog pins, inputs, 14 digital pins, a USB connector, a power back jack, and a IC SP in circuit serial peripheral head. About the project, these are the LED lights and temperature system that I use in this project. These are the liquid crystal display, remote sensor tank. About the project, Ethernet ETHVW550. The W550 chip is a hardwired TCP IP embedded Ethernet controller that provides easier internet connection to the embedded system. The W5500 enable users to have the internet connectivity in their application just by using the single chip, in which TCP IP 1000 Ethernet MAC and PHP so embedded. Supports the wake on LAN over UDP. Supports high speed serial peripheral interface. LDR sensor. NDR is a component that has a variable resistance that changes with light intensity that falls upon it. This allows them to use in light sensing circuit. The resistance of a photo sensing resistor increases with increasing incident light intensity. In other words, it exhibits the photosense conductivity. Then I use PCF 8574. The PCF 8574 is a silicon CMOS circuit. It consists general purpose remote I/O expansion for most microcontroller families via the two-line bidirectional bus. The device consists of an 8-bit quasi bidirectional port and an I2C bus interface. This is the implementation of my projects.
Yes. And here are how I've implemented the project. We are moving towards the project implementation. Hello, here can see you the project code that I have built in this internship. Here are the files with LDR CPP, LDR header files. That is that is a preprocessor as we seen in the learnings. Then we are moving towards the implementation as I fill the hex file on this, and then I get the interface about the home automation on a blink, and then I can handle this remotely. As you can see, here we can see if I click on the cooler button, then the cooler in the temperature system starts. And here we can see also the serial tank, that is a tank which shows us the value of water. Here I off the cooler button and start the heater button. Then we can see the temperature sensor changes. And also if I start the outlet valve, then water will be consumed out. And as as the water level comes down to the 200 liters, then automatically invert valve will be on and just start filling the tank. So I will off the outlet valve to fill the tank. And as you can see, here are we getting the notification about everything. The temperature is about 35 Celsius. So it automatically turn off the heater button. And as you can see, the inflow dis disabled. As we can see, the tank is full. So automatically the tank inlet valve will be off. And this is how can we save the water. Now moving to the last part of this, as we can see,
my conclusion about my project.